we're supposed to have this great healthcare system in Canada we hear so much about. I've spoken to individuals who've told me that for emergency, sure, you could go in, and if you have got an emergency, you could probably be seen pretty quickly. But if you've got some other surgery that's needed to be done, whatever it is, you're put on a wait list. I have a friend who told me he can't get in until the middle of 2025 in order to get to see a specialist. That's how terrible things are. And he's coming out of pocket for his dental plan. And he talks about his lazy neighbor who doesn't work, who's being rewarded by the Trudeau government for being lazy. And he's like, I'm out here working while my lazy neighbor doesn't do anything and is fully taken care of. And that, I think, speaks to, that's really the substance of it, right?
Well, that's it. And to get to the healthcare problem in a sec, but really what this illustrates is that the working class has gone conservative, small c conservative and large c conservative. They're not voting for the socialists in lieu of Justin Trudeau. They're not voting for Justin Trudeau. They've decided that it's the Conservative Party that really looks after the working class because they want lower taxes. That's what matters to them because they're making good money. They don't want the welfare state. They want to make money and keep it. And as to the healthcare system in Canada, it's amongst the worst in the world. You try to find a doctor. I'm very fortunate I have a doctor here in Ontario. I know so many people, and not just my age, but elderly people who can't find a doctor, and they need one. Yeah, if you lose an arm and go to emergency, you'll probably get looked after. But if you have something minor, you'll be there for maybe 12 hours waiting in emergency. I try to have a hip replacement surgery in Canada. 8 months minimum. Longer than that. I said a couple of years ago when I wrote an article for the Daily Caller at the time about Bernie Sanders when he was running for president, for the Democratic nomination for president. I think it was in 2020. He needed an emergency heart operation, and he got that emergency heart operation. It saved his life. He would have been waiting literally weeks to a month for that same operation in Canada, and he probably would have died. That's how bad the healthcare is. Doctors are fleeing Canada in large numbers. That's why it's hard to find a doctor. They're not here. Yeah, it's supposedly a free system, but it's not. Every tax season, Canadians find out how free that system is. Huge part of our provincial taxes, like state taxes in the U.S., those taxes to the province go to healthcare, and it's thousands of dollars. The Fraser Institute has discovered that Canadians, on average, spend more on their so-called free healthcare and taxes than Americans pay on a private healthcare system.
What's amazing about this video, too, with this gentleman is that he's calm, cool, collected, and reserved. And he knows how his family has been affected by Trudeau's policies. He's not